Gentlemen, ever feel like your clothes don't fit the man you are today? Brad Pitt felt that too and rebuilt his style after 40. No trends, just quiet confidence, quality, and comfort. Tip 5's a shocker. A bold move that actually makes sense for men our age. If you're over 40 and care about looking sharp without the noise, hit subscribe. These videos will change how you see your wardrobe. At 40 plus, your clothes shouldn't just fit. They should speak for you. And this is what makes Brad Pitt's style so powerful. He claims his style is no style. Sounds strange, right? But listen to this. He once said, "If I have a style, it's no style." He wasn't joking. He doesn't follow trends. He doesn't chase clout. He dresses for one thing above all, comfort. And the older he gets, the more that matters. You feel that too, don't you? You hit a point where stiff suits and tight jeans just stop working. Not because you can't pull them off, but because they just don't feel worth it anymore. Pitt said it himself. You get older, you get crankier, and comfort becomes more important. Here's how it plays out. He leans into natural fabrics, linen, cotton, hemp, clothes that breathe, that move, that feel good. He ditches logos, ignores seasonal drops, and instead focuses on the tactile experience, how a piece feels on the body. Real talk. This is the first major shift for men over 40. Style becomes less about what it looks like and more about how it lives on you. That's why his looks are rarely loud, but always sharp. He's not trying to impress anyone. He's dressing for himself. That confidence, that ease, that's what people respond to. But most people miss this part. Brad's style is not effortless because he's a celebrity. It's effortless because it's authentic. Now, how do you stay stylish when you're not following trends? What if you want comfort, but still want to look sharp? Let me walk you through it. Most guys over 40 still chase cool. Pitt skips that entirely. He builds quiet dominance through fit and fabric. Watch this. Brad Pitt doesn't wear outfits. He builds a wardrobe full of pieces that work together seamlessly. Step 1, the palette. No loud neons, no crazy prints. Just tones that mature well. Think beige, stone, olive, cream, navy, chocolate brown. Simple, earthy, masculine. He wears monochrome, but never boring. Because he layers textures, linen over cotton, suede over denim. Even when the tones are neutral, the mix of materials keeps it rich. When your clothes are quiet, your presence gets louder. Now, let's talk fit. Brad's clothes never look tight, but they're not baggy either. Jeans sit on the waist, shirts skim the body, jackets follow his shoulders, not hug them. I'll break it down. You want your clothes to look relaxed, not lazy. Loose doesn't mean sloppy. It means your clothes give you room to move, but still show you know what you're doing. Pitt's style shows us that structure can be soft. A relaxed blazer in a lived-in fabric says, "I'm confident. I don't need to try hard." Let me show you something wild. He's even made puddle pants work. You know, those wide-leg trousers that drape all the way to the shoes? But here's the key. He pairs them with chunky shoes to anchor the look. That's intentional styling, not a trend grab. You with me? Ever feel like trends just don't fit your age anymore? Here's a thought. If your wardrobe feels off, maybe it's not the clothes. Maybe it's the mix of fabric, color, and fit that's not working together. But what happens when you need to dress up? Does this relaxed, neutral, natural vibe still hold? Let me ask you something. How do you dress up without dressing like you're trying too hard? Let's paint the picture. Brad Pitt walks the red carpet in a custom tuxedo, but instead of a stiff bow tie and a buttoned-up shirt, he undoes the top 2 buttons. No tie in sight. It's bold, but it's not loud. It's relaxed elegance at its best. He follows the rules of formal wear, perfect tailoring, clean lines, classic colors, and then bends them just enough to make the look his own. See what I mean? This is how you show class after 40 without looking like you're headed to prom. He knows that the jacket must fit the shoulders, The trousers should hit the top of the shoe, not pool over it. And every piece must feel like it belongs on him, not borrowed for the night. Let me show you an underrated detail. Brad often wears accessories like a lapel pin or even a vintage cane, not to stand out but to add personality. Subtle flair over flash. You want to feel powerful in a suit. Lose the tight collar, keep the fit clean. Add one thing that's unmistakably yours, a bracelet, a pocket square, a texture choice. That's the grown-up version of cool. So, what's the balance? How do you dress up without dressing old? Let's dig into the secret sauce behind his casual cool. But first, if you haven't yet, subscribe for smart, timeless style tips made for men over 40. Weekend wear shouldn't age you, it should energize you. Most men downgrade on the weekend. Brad upgrades in disguise. He figured out something simple. Casual doesn't mean careless. Check this out. He'll wear a soft white tee, slightly fitted with light wash jeans. Then throw on a caramel leather jacket. Maybe finish it with vintage boots or suede sneakers. Effortless? Yes, but every piece was chosen, not random. Here's the pattern. He balances rugged pieces with refined ones. A rough denim jacket with tailored chinos. A loose linen shirt with structured trousers. A worn tee under a sharp shirt jacket. This contrast creates a look that's relaxed but still controlled. Real talk. Most guys go wrong when they treat casual clothes like throwaways. But when your basics are quality, everything clicks. Pitt is also a fan of the uniform. A handful of repeatable looks that work. His go-to? Neutral pants, clean tee, good outer layer, smart footwear. He plays with volume too. Sometimes a wider leg pant, other times slim and classic. But he always keeps proportions in check. Want to try it? Start with 3 things: a great tee, a neutral chore coat, and a pair of jeans that actually fit. Which of these looks would you actually try? Drop it in the comments. Now, what about those bolder fits Brad's been pulling lately? Skirts, velvet, ballooning pants. Let's talk about it. When you're over 40, it's easy to play it safe. But safe rarely makes a statement. You might not believe this, but Brad Pitt once showed up to a movie premiere in a skirt, full linen look, leather boots, and a grin that said, "I know exactly what I'm doing." Now, am I saying you should wear a skirt? Not necessarily, but I am saying this: don't be afraid to try new silhouettes. As Pitt puts it, we're all going to die, so let's mess it up. The takeaway isn't the skirt, it's the freedom. After 40, most men shrink their style. Pitt expanded his. He's tried velvet blazers in bold colors, oversized knits, balloon jeans with a tucked-in silk shirt. And yet, it works because he owns it. Here's how it plays out. He keeps the rest simple. Clean lines, minimal accessories, intentional colors. It's controlled experimentation. So here's your version. Swap stiff pants for softer trousers. Try a washed-out pastel tee under a navy jacket. Layer a looser knit over a crisp tee. Stick with me here. The trick isn't just wearing something new. It's understanding why you're wearing it. I hope you get it. Ask yourself, are you expressing confidence or trying to cover something up? That distinction makes all the difference. Feeling ready to refine your look even more? Let's talk accessories. Let's be honest, accessories separate the amateurs from the men who know their image. Unfortunately, they're underrated. Accessories don't just finish an outfit, they sharpen it. And Brad Pitt gets that. He's not stacking gold chains or showing off bling. He picks a few high-quality pieces and lets them speak. Think subtle aviators with a gold frame, a single ring, a leather strap watch, maybe a layered necklace under an open collar. Nothing screams, but everything says something. Let me show you a detail most men overlook. Glasses. Brad evolved from slim, trendy frames in his 30s to heavier, structured ones in his 50s. Why? Because bigger frames balance out aging features and signal maturity without looking dated. He wears Tom Ford and Jacques-Marie Mage, but the key is intentionality. Get it? Choose frames that echo the shape of your face. Stick to black, tortoiseshell, or dark metal. No neon, no wraparounds. Same goes for jewelry. If you wear a bracelet, make it meaningful. Not just filler. Here's a tip. Layering can work. Necklace, ring, watch, but never more than one item should be the focal point. Less flash, more purpose. Are you with me? The truth is, some guys see Brad Pitt's style and think, that's effortless. Others see it and wonder, is that too much? Where do you stand? Are you drawn to the simplicity or the subtle rebellion? Does his confidence inspire you to refine your own look or push past your comfort zone entirely? And what would it take for you to stop dressing like your past and start dressing like your present? You've just seen how Brad Pitt's style evolved and how yours can too. Real men don't chase trends. They subscribe here to take control of their image.